Yo, what is going on, Nitrosites? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, and welcome to the semifinals of the NPBA for Season 3. Yes, guys, we have made it to the semifinals. If we win this battle, we actually make it to the final battle of the NPBA. But whatever happens, guys, it's incredibly awesome that we still, after everything we encountered this season, we still managed to make it all the way to the semifinals. That's just awesome. It's just super cool. And we're facing the Tobinade Tornaptos, or Tobinade Tornaptos. I'm very sorry, Dome, if I'm pronouncing this wrong. But, yeah, the Tobinade Tornaptos and Coach, it's me, Dome. So, yeah, again, if that sounds familiar, we did face him last season in the NPBA as well. He was a coach, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I thank him for coming back again this season. And, yeah, he made it to the semifinals. I'm pretty sure we fought him in the semifinals last year. Or last semester. What the f? I'm not even in school anymore. I haven't been in school in 3 years. In the last season of the NPBA, we fought him in the semifinals, I think. Yeah, we did, because or maybe the final week of the NPBA. I can't remember. But either way, he's got an insanely threatening team. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it, but we're gonna put it all into this, because I don't think we're gonna win, right? Because the team that already made it to the finals is so good that even if we do somehow manage to beat Dome, I don't think we can beat that team. Like, I just don't think we do. But hey, semifinals team, the 3rd team in the NPBA, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, let's jump into the team that he has. Hopefully I can... There we go. Okay, yeah, this is the team that he has. He's got Mega Scizor, Dragapult, Rillaboom, Primarina, Drapion, Lycanroc Dusk, Manectric, Skarmory, Miltank, and the worst starter ever created in the history of Pokemon, Delphox. Right? One of my top 5 least favorite Pokemon of all time. Cannot stand that Pokemon. So stupid. Mega Scizor is insanely scary, right? I'm really just looking at, like, Swords Dance Bullet Punch is insane because it gets adaptability and everything. It's an insane Pokemon, and it's super, super scary. And I am very scared about trying to fight it, since we really don't have the best, we really only have one fire type. So, yeah. Again, then he's got Dragapult, which is incredibly scary because it does get access to Hydro Pump. It gets access to Thunderbolt, Thunder, Flamethrower, Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse, so it gets so much. It also gets access to, like, sub and stuff like that too, but, like, it's being so versatile like that, it's insanely scary. It was actually a Pokemon that I was considering picking up before the season started, but I didn't end up getting it, obviously. But it's a very, very scary Pokemon, and honestly, I'm not too worried about it, but it is definitely a threat. Rillaboom is really, really scary, right? Grassy Terrain, Grassy Glide, insanely scary. So it does get access to Knockoff, Fake Out, Drain Punch, Stomping Tantrum, a lot of stuff like that too, so we do have to be worried about that. Then we got Primarina, which does get access to, like, stuff like that signature move, Sparkling Area. It does get access to Hydro Pump, Scald, Ice Beam, Moonblast, all that kind of stuff, right? Lycanroc Dusk is, again, really scary with a Cell Rock, does get access to Stone Edge, Close Combat, Crunch, Iron Head, all that kind of stuff. Stealth Rock too, so that's definitely a big threat. Drapion is also a pretty big threat. It does get access to Toxic Spikes and stuff like that. Knockoff, Night Slash, stuff like that. Then we have Manectric, which is pretty scary as well. That thing obviously can go for flamethrowers and stuff too, so having... obviously we can't switch grass type in on it. Do we even have a grass type? I don't even know. Skarmory is pretty scary. Obviously Stealth Rock, Spikes, Iron Head, not too worried about it. It does get access to Defog, Tailwind, that kind of stuff. Miltank, not really worried about that either. Obviously he's not Whitney, so I'm not really worried about the Miltank as much. So it's obviously Body Slam, Milk Drink, stuff like that. Delphox, don't really care about Delphox. I hate Delphox so much. Flamethrower, Psyshock, stuff like that. Calm Mind, I think it gets access to as well. Energy Ball too, maybe. If I have to guess 6 Pokemon that I think he's going to bring, I'm going to say Scizor, Dragapult, Rillaboom, Manectric, Lycanroc, and then probably Prim. So either Prim or Delphox. So, or Prim or maybe he brings Drapion. I don't know though, but I do think those other ones are a very strong possibility. So, but yeah, that's his team. We're gonna get into the team that I'm bringing. All right, guys. So I actually forgot to mention he does have Mamoswine as well, fortunately, I don't have the team builder of the team that I brought. So, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to say this. I'm bringing, I do have, the one thing I do want to mention is that I have Hidden Power Fire Gastrodon, which I was actually really excited about, because I'm like, if he decides to bring Rillaboom in on it, or possibly Scizor, that'd be really cool. Now, he did end up bringing Miltank, which I didn't really know why he brought Miltank. Really wasn't also totally expecting him to bring Mamoswine, but I was happy to see no Prim, no Delphox, no Skarmory, stuff like that. So I decided it was in, I don't remember who I led. He led Lycanroc and I led Metacham. Right, okay, that's what it was, because I was afraid maybe he'd lead Dragapult. I could have, now, I really wanted to go for the close combat here, but I really wanted to switch out to something else here, but I was afraid that he would just straight up go for a rock type move. So I went for a fighting type move, and then obviously it didn't affect him. I could have went for something else. I had Fire Punch on this thing. I don't have Ice Punch. I was really scared of. We do have Dragon Claw on type Null as well. I decided to go now straight into type Null on the Shadow Ball, which he went for a Draco, which didn't do too much. I thought that a Swords Dance was free. Now it's Miltank, so did I go for a second one? He went for Stealth Rocks. I went for a second Swords Dance, yep. He goes for a Toxic. I go straight up for the Crush Claw. We almost KO it. I decided to go for the Dragon Claw in case he decides to switch back into Dragapult. And I'm actually really irritated that he didn't switch into Dragapult there. And then he goes into Scizor. He goes for a Bullet Punch. I decide to just go for a Crush Claw for damage. We do actually a decent amount. And then we lose it, right? And then I send in Charizard here, which takes a lot due to Stealth Rocks. He goes into Dragapult. I Flamethrower, which I think I had Dragon Pulse on this thing too. He Scalds, takes me out, which really sucks. I then go into Gyarados here. I decide to Mega Evolve and Dragon Dance. Did I Dragon Dance? No, I just went for a Crunch. That did a lot. So did I go for an Ice Fang here? No, I went. Oh yeah, I went to Kartana. And he goes for a Drain Punch now. I know I'm faster. I decided that I had to go for the Corkscrew Crash here. I had to because this is like the biggest threat to our team. So I surround myself with the Z-Power, go for the Corkscrew Crash, and get the KO on Rillaboom, which honestly is really good. Now we outspeed a lot of his Pokemon. He decides to go into Dragapult. He Shadow Balls and outspeeds, which means that he's probably Choice Scarfed. I go into Gastrodon. He goes into Mamoswine on the Ice Beam. I think I just go for a straight up, what was it, Hydro Pump? Oh, he goes for a knockoff and knocks off my leftovers. I go for a Hydro Pump and knock out the Mamoswine, which was really, really, really good for us. Here comes Scizor. I HP Fire. He stays in. I was so excited, and we don't get the KO. So he Bullet Punches again, doesn't do too much, but I do HP Fire again and get the KO on the Scizor. He's now down to only 2 Pokemon, right? Lycanroc comes out. He close combats and does get the KO, which really sucks. I decided to go into Gyarados, where I can't believe I was so mad that I did not speed. I went into Jackie Chan here, and I Bullet Punch to get the KO on Lycanroc, but then here's the thing, he comes in with Dragapult, and the thing is that I have Fire Punch and Bullet Punch, and Recover, and Drain Punch. I don't have anything that can hit Dragon. So at this point, I just click Bullet Punch and hope that maybe I could get a couple that he would miss some, but he doesn't. He does Shadow Ball, and and he ends up winning. So unfortunately, I am slightly salty that if I was Ice Punch on Metacham, that I'm actually no. Even if I wasn't Ice Punch on Metacham, I think I don't think I would have won that. But you know, if at the beginning I would have went for a different move into Dragapult, he might have been, I don't know, or switched into the right Pokemon. I don't know. Unfortunately, we didn't win. It's been a great season of the NPBA. We still made it to the semifinals, guys, which is so awesome. I cannot believe it. But I definitely think I played very well this season in general. I really hope you guys enjoyed this season of the NPBA. I really hope you guys did. The next season of the NPBA will be coming soon. It will be. I can promise you guys it'll be coming soon. It'll probably be in January, around when a good metagame for Scarlet and Violet will have been out. So keep your minds open, guys, and keep your eyes open for the next season of the NPBA, which will be Season 4, and will be Doubles OU in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So the next time I say, hey guys, welcome to the NPBA, it will be after the games have been out. So, yeah, I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys are too. And other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. So like I say at the end of every video, I am the Nitro General. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. The Nitro General's out.